Again, we're going to want to put just a little bit of flux on there. I'm just using some standard flux paste. You can get it at Radio Shack. Probably not the best stuff, but it works. It's just rosin soldering flux. Now this point here can be a little bit trickier. Gets messed up quite frequently. You mess up this point, chances are your Xbox just won't power on. So again, we want to heat the pad and the QSB at the same time. Giving the solder a chance to flow evenly and downward. Also, again, it's in your best interest clean up afterwards. Now, you just want to inspect it again. To ensure that it actually flowed, which it did. So this right here is what I was looking for. It actually flows down into the motherboard. Looks great. Next step is going to be the NAND QSB. This QSB conveniently sits right over here. Right here. I'll go ahead and zoom in on it some. So you can see what it is that I'm talking about. Alright. This is what's known as the J1D2 point. This is the NAND reading QSB. See how this hole fits right over this capacitor here. And you just line it up. Just like so. On the bottom side of the QSB again. Now this is different. Normally the adhesive strip down here, there's an adhesive strip right here. Normally it just comes on a strip of paper and you gotta peel it off and stick it yourself. So many people didn't understand what this was for, so I guess they started just sticking them to it right from the factory. What you want to do is just get it lined up here. Just like so. Once you get all your points lined up, press firmly onto it. And I'll push everything down and into place. Make sure it stays stuck. Now again, we're gonna We're putting some flex space in here. Try not to inhale too much of these fumes. You will get a headache. Alright. Now again, we're just going to put a little bit of solder on the tip of the iron here. Heat the joints. You'll know when you're getting through because you'll actually feel the iron sink through to the hole. And there we have that. And of course, you gotta clean it up. You're all cleaned up. Inspect your install. Looking pretty good. Now it's at this point, now that we have the two top QSBs installed, at this point, the first thing you should do is hook the console up and ensure that it does still boot. If it doesn't boot up, there's varying troubleshooting that you can do as far as how long it takes to red ring, all that, what exactly the console does to troubleshoot what you did wrong. But as of right now, you know it's not programming because you haven't edited any of the programming. Once you verify that the console does still boot up, it's time to hook up and read the NAND. I, of course, am using the Team Executor NAND X. Seeing as how I'm using the QSBs. The NAND X cables are pretty self-explanatory. You got white, you got green, and you got blue. And they match with the QSBs on the board. So right here, we get green. I'll go ahead and plug it in right now. And now over here on this one, you got white and you got blue. Now that you have it all hooked up, it's time to get it hooked up to the computer, read the NAND, dump it twice, create the ECC, write the ECC, and try and boot Zell. Get your CPU key. I'm going to go ahead and complete that process, and I'll be right back.